Hey, greetings. I'm Mr. Bureau. Welcome to another episode for Drone Blocks. Now, we've gotten this far. What's next? Getting into Drone Blocks and getting to work, putting in our first code to get flying for our first challenge, right? That's what we really are going to try to do. How do we do that? Well, we need to choose one of these different simulator environments that you want to use. Now, it's really cool because when Drone Blocks first started off, we only had our minimum, a very basic city environment is what they call it. Now they've offering all of these that you can play around with and have some fun. Okay. I like the Mars one, so I'm going to use that. Click launch. It's going to ask you for the code. Check with your teacher as to the location for the code for the password, rather, not the code, the password for the drone block. Okay, so let's zero in and let's drop some code to see what happens. Now, remember, you have these four options down here. You can measure, you've got grid that will help you in designing your code when you begin to fly for your mission, whatever code project your teacher has for you, okay? It's pretty easy and pretty simple. Always start off with a takeoff and a land function, okay? Leave those on there, and then you can attach those as you get ready. Now, I always like to do set speed first. That's our first option. And then you can change this, play around with it, have some fun with it. If you type in just 9999999, it's going to blast off like a rocket and it's going to disappear, wherever you're sending it. Okay, keep it more realistic. Keep it right around 100 to 200, and that would be a good speed for it. And then what do you want it to do? Where is it going to go? Now, in my Mars mission, we've got a number of different landing spots around that you could actually access. If you click and hold the mouse, you'll be able to get a view of some of the different places that you can land. As you see here, here's one, here's one. There's a couple of them that are back here. You can also land on one of the buildings if you want to. There's also landing spots here and here. And then also in these areas here, you can land as well. It's up to you if that's what you want to get into. Okay, so when you begin to code, where do you want to go? Decide what you want to do. Make it easy. If you want to fly straight ahead and land in this crater, that's all you got to do. Then you've flown, you set speed, so I want to fly up and fly forward. Okay, so I'm going to fly up first and then fly forward. Now, if I do my fly up, I'm going to do 100. Now my fly forward, if I set the grid where it is and I zoom in, each grid is 100. So that would give you a good indication of how far you have to travel, okay? And as you can see here, the outline of the darker lines is the bigger grid, that's 100, okay? So I'm figuring probably 600-700. So we'll go there first. And then I'm going to say land. So fly down. And then now my fly up and my fly down should match. And then say land. And then I'm going to come up here, hit my three lines, click launch. And I should be able to see the drone begin. It starts to take off. And as you see the yellow line indicating its line of travel, wherever it's going, you can see everything. Now you see I've flown not far enough. I didn't even make it to this landing pad. Okay, so I would come back over here, readjust make it 1,000 and see what happens. Now, if I click launch from here, it's going to launch, it's going to take off from there and travel that 1,000. I can reset it, have it start back here and start all over again, relaunch the mission and see what happens. Okay, and then you're in good shape. And there you go. You're going to have to continue to test to see how far you need to go to travel. Okay, there went 1,000 meters. I only went 300 meters more. All right, so keep playing around with it. That's on you. Figure out how far. Now you will notice that it's really, really close and might hit this radar because I didn't let it go high enough. I may need to raise it up even higher to get it over this obstacle. Now, if it does hit the obstacle, it'll hit it and fall down, just like it would in real life. Okay? If you have any other questions, chat with your teacher. I'm Mr. Bureau. Have a great day.